RFK has suspended his presidential campaign. After his dubious stint for president, he has decided to suspend his run for president and fully endorse Donald Trump. Needless to say, there has been a lot of controversy surrounding his endorsement and his presidency as a whole. In this video, I'll scrape the surface of who RFK Jr. is, his contentious run for president, and his family's reaction to his unforeseen endorsement of Donald Trump. Hi, my name is Francis. Welcome to the Crude Truth. Without further ado, I present to you the truth about RFK Jr. The name RFK Jr. might sound familiar, and if it does, it's because RFK Jr. is a nephew to deceased President John F. Kennedy and son to Robert F. Kennedy Sr., who were both in affinity with the Democratic Party. However, later that year, he announced that he'd be resuming his campaign as an independent candidate. Many members of his family denounced his bid as an independent candidate. They deemed it dangerous and perilous. They said Kennedy might share the family name, but he didn't share their values. Here's what his grandson had to say about it.
He's trading in on Camelot, celebrity, conspiracy theories, and conflict for personal gain and fame. I've listened to him. I know him. I have no idea why anyone thinks he should be president. What I do know is his candidacy is an embarrassment.
After Kennedy's deviation from the Democratic Party, he painted himself in allegiance with both Democratic and Republican views. Here are some of his policies. On his website, Kennedy has promised to free government agencies from corporate control, fulfill his uncle's plan of a peaceful, pacifistic nation, affordable housing, and protecting civil liberties and rights. But there has been some controversy surrounding his views on vaccines and abortion, but you can check it all out in the description below. RFK continued with his independent campaign until yesterday, where he announced that he'd be suspending his campaign and fully endorsing Donald Trump.
I'm not terminating my campaign. I am simply suspending it.
This sudden revamp was truly unexpected. RFK's sister had this to say.
You know, if my father were alive today, he would detest almost everything Donald Trump represents. His lying, his selfishness, his rage, his cynicism, his hatred, his racism, his fascist sympathies, his deliberate misinformation about vaccines, his criminal felony convictions.
He went from a fully fledged Democrat to an independent, and now he's fully endorsing Donald Trump. You know, he's really been on all sides of the spectrum here. But the question is, how does this affect the election? You know, from what I can tell, this could go either way. RFK's suspension of his campaign and endorsement of Donald Trump may persuade some of his voters to vote for him this coming election, but at the same time, he may not even pose any significant threat to Kamala's chances into getting into office, as there's been a lot of traction surrounding her name and the DNC, and it's likely that he may not even have a significant impact on Trump's campaign. So, what do I think? It's come as a little bit of a surprise to me, because I was reading some articles the other day about how RFK Jr. was going to drop out and support Kamala Harris and endorse Kamala Harris, but he backtracked on that notion, and then he endorsed Trump. And, you know, I wouldn't describe him as perfidious, just really inconsistent. Like, he's a Democrat, now he's an independent, now he's a full-on Republican, sort of. You know, it's really confusing. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's a short one. I just really wanted to inform you on the situation, what's going on right now. Guys, thank you so much for the recent support on the channel. It's insane. Road to 100 subscribers. I think we can hit that before the end of the year, like I've been saying. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video with the truth. The crude truth.